Saludos mi gente y bienvenido una vez más aquí a los Bultos del Gaming. Bueno mi gente, hoy ya tengo en mis manos WWE 2K26 y vamos a estar comenzando hoy a jugar el Showcase, la historia de CM Punk. Así que vamos allá rapidito y quédense aquí para que vean esto.
Roman Reigns pumping himself up, trying to take control of this triple threat match. Critical moment here.
And CM Punk down in the middle of the ring. This dream WrestleMania main event may be about to turn into a nightmare.
And Roman Reigns is about to turn CM Punk's lights out at the Showcase of the Immortals. The guillotine is cinched in. Will Punk tap out? Is Punk going to tap out? Remember, the ropes will not force a break him. Into the jackknife cover, and Reigns has to kick out.
A much-needed way out of jail just in time, and the transition now.
Anaconda Vice cinched in. Reigns is in trouble. Punk squeezing with everything in his being. And Rollins now saving the matchup for himself as he looks to turn Punk on his belly and going for a sharpshooter here.
And now locked in, a tap out here for CM Punk. Ends the entire thing, surely now. Seth Rollins closing in on victory, but denied by Roman Reigns.
And now Reigns to Rollins into the guillotine. Rollins now in jeopardy. Can the Visionary fight his way out? Look at the power from Seth. Northern Light suplex. A cover, and a kick out.
Transition once again from Roman Reigns back into that choke, but a stomp from CM Punk breaks it up. Wait up, Cole.
Got a slip by Punk to GTS for the victory. Hook to the leg. Isn't it up, and a kick out at two? How on earth did Rollins find the will to survive? And Heyman, wow, look at him. The wise man distraught on the outside of the ring, understandably so.
Saw his man so close to victory there, but denied by a late kick out.
Ya empezamos, tenemos que cumplir los objetivos que nos digan. Ahora mismo tengo que hacer el codazo de la, ¿verdad? De la cuerda, que es el signature move de CM Punk. Se lo tengo que hacer a Seth Rollins, así que vamos allá.
And now CM Punk, the only man standing, 12 years out.
Oh yeah, from the top with the elbow drop.
The architect getting rocked by the one and only CM Punk. He's looking banged up here, guys. Boom, and a high kick. Spinning, and Punk looking to gain control with a kick to the midsection, but Rollins still in this match.
Well, Rollins looking to break up this apparent GTS attempt and does so, but right back into the line of fire himself. GTS connects.
Spear by Reigns. Stop by Rollins. All three men down. Critical moment in this match.
Oh my, what absolute chaos and bedlam inside the ring. If one man can get a cover here, it may be over.
Paul Heyman, of course, out here with this loose alliance with Punk, his quote-unquote friend. Of course, he has the history with Reigns, and now he gives the tear to Punk. Heyman showing his true colors tonight.
What favor called in by CM Punk about to pay dividends here. No disqualifications in this kind of match.
And Punk stalking Reigns, and a low blow by Heyman. What the hell? You made me go. You made me go. Made my tribal chief. Roman Reigns' life was passing before his eyes, and now Heyman going to offer the chair to the tribal chief.
Bow down at the feet of the tribal chief. You have to think this was the plan all along to take out CM Punk.
And now Reigns, chair in hand. Boom!
Ok, como estamos en el modo, eh, ¿verdad? Para creadores de contenido, pues aparentemente mutean esta parte para que no vayan a bloquear el video. Así que, no, después lo pueden ver. Ahí vemos a John Cena. Le voy a dar skip porque no vale la pena que veamos esto sin audio. Ok. Vamos allá. Vamos al match timeline. Que aquí es donde vamos a ver algunas de las, ¿verdad? Luchas icónicas de CM Punk. La primera pelea es contra JBL, defendiendo el campeonato mundial. Así que vamos allá. De nuevo, eso lo brincamos.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And it...
No voy a hacer este video muy largo. Aquí son las entradas de CM Punk y JBL. Así que vamos a brincar esa escena.
That's what it's all about, folks.
CM Punk versus JBL.
For CM Punk, this is a must-win match, not just to retain his title, but to prove himself to all the naysayers out there.
There are those, including JBL, who just don't believe Punk is cut out to be a champion. JBL thinks this match is his chance to end Punk's Cinderella story and grab some gold for himself in the process.
Certainly no love lost between these two, and with the title on the line, we can expect one heck of a fight. Punk prides himself in being disciplined and having plenty of self-control. He's going to need all that here tonight against Bradshaw. A 17-year veteran will play mind games and try to wear the champion down.
And if he can't wear him down, he'll just beat him down. JBL has a bona fide mean streak. Mean and vicious. He enjoys inflicting pain on his opponent.
That's why he's been successful in the ring and in the business world. Swinging neckbreaker.
Textbook.
Isolating the arm. Countering that offense.
Connected hard with the calf kick.
Ascending the ropes. Ow! CM Punk, the surprise champion who cashed in the Money in the Bank contract. Early cover for the title. And he gets his shoulder up before the count.
A defiant kick out before the one count.
And Punk there utilizing his quickness.
You could almost feel the intensity coming from Punk on that attack.
High rent district for CM Punk.
Stalking from above.
Lift off. Crossbody from the top. Tremendous impact. What a move by the champion.
So let go. Heavy
Looks like he's got
combo.
something in mind for ringside here. Ooh, great anticipation. And for JBL, he likes to talk about fighting for the old school guys. Likes to look down on the new school superstars like CM Punk. JBL says he won't be pushed out by these twerps.
I would tally that sentiment to self-preservation. JBL isn't going to allow a guy like Punk to take a spot he's worked an entire career for. You don't achieve longevity in this game without putting the boots to some ankle biters.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Tenemos que hacer un grapple. Se la agarramos al cero. Círculo.
Float over Russian leg sweep. Bradshaw struggling to defend himself.
Credit to Punk for finding a way to overwhelm JBL for the moment.
Highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner. There's the vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off. Yeah, JBL doing what he does best, manhandling his opponent, and JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gotta do something. in the process.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down, Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in time.
Champ's down. This one's for everything. Champ with an immediate kick out there.
How at this point you don't even stay down long enough for a 1 count is beyond comprehension.
Going for the pin. Title on the line. Kick out after 1 from the champion.
He may be down, but somehow he's definitely not out at this point.
He catches JBL with a counter.
CM Punk playing to the crowd now. Making sure this crowd knows the kind of world-class athlete they're in presence of.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back GTS connects.
Did the champ just close this out?
Taking advantage of the opportunity. He kicked out at 2.
I thought the champ had this one locked down, but we carry on.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin.
Punk about to take flight.
Flying elbow drop.
Punk is pulling out all the stops on JBL. Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep. This could be it. The champ can retain.
There's 2.
He's done it. CM Punk retains.
Primera pelea completada, mi gente. Primera pelea completada.
And still the world
En cada pelea nos van a dar unos rewards. Nuestro primer reward es un ring de SummerSlam y desbloqueamos al CM Punk y al JBL que acabamos de ver en esta pelea. Así que vamos a la próxima pelea. Recuerden que voy a estar brincando las conversaciones porque no se escucha. Así que... Pero ustedes escúchenla cuando jueguen. Vamos a brincar esto también. Las entradas sin música. ¿Verdad? Protegiendo el video. Que no me lo vayan a quitar de YouTube. Con los copyright. Así que ahora la próxima pelea es contra Rey Mysterio. El Hall of Famer. Vamos a ver.
CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, 2 former world champions, battling for the chance at the Intercontinental Championship.
It's hard to believe it's the first time they're facing each other, too. Everyone in WWE is on the edge of their seats here at Armageddon.
Yeah, and you better believe that William Regal is keeping a close eye on these two. Depending on how this goes, he'll either be facing CM Punk or Rey Mysterio. Both men with...
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
Ok, te está explicando ahí cómo...
Got turned out of their stomach and the sharpshooter's in. One last gasp effort and that'll do it.
Ya rápido. Ahora tenemos que hacerle un submission por el lado mientras está en el piso.
Boom, right to the jaw.
Oh, you can pick up your teeth in section 112.
Oh, that will break your face.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal, saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing 2 really deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won...
Hang on, bar. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
Closed fist pump. Attempted a power bomb here, but no, reverse. Hurricanrana pin. Legs are hooked. Well. Abandoning the pin and deciding he still has more work to do.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming. And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
darle a hacerle daño y hacer lo mismo de ahorita, darle contra las cuerdas, pero específicamente dándole a la X. Aquí va.
What a way to get out of that one.
Ok, intercambio de puño, intercambio de golpe.
Using the
Como
elbow
tienes
as a
que
weapon.
tienes que apretar el codo y
This is
saltarlo
turning into a brawl.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair. Oof! Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury, and this bloodthirsty crowd is loving it.
Up and around, down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker.
Tienes que tirarlo a la esquina,
Send into the corner.
darle con el nado derecho hacia abajo para ponerlo
Quick
boca arriba,
thinking right there.
Dueling reversals.
ponerlo boca abajo, perdón.
Again, the Intercontinental Champion William Regal will face the winner, earning the chance to hold the same title the likes of Pat Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held. I had the opportunity to talk to Mysterio and Punk earlier today, and they said just having a chance to battle for the Intercontinental title is so important to both of them and both of their careers.
And that failed to hit the mark.
Estoy corriendo y darle el cero. Círculo, perdón.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Something big brewing.
Oh, he timed that counter well. Boom! What a shot.
Getting sent to the turnbuckles. Follows it up with that running bulldog.
Well, this #1 contender match full of drama here.
You have to think Intercontinental Champ William Regal is looking on as the 619 setup, but denied by CM Punk.
Ray had it dialed up. Punk has other plans.
What a move by Mysterio with the Hurricane Rana into the 619 position.
And now the second bite of the cherry connects. CM Punk down. And now perhaps in the drop zone for Rey Mysterio to finish this.
Punk out of the way just in the nick of time.
And Mysterio rolling up Punk for the victory. And a kick out by Punk.
Who wants it more?
Punk and Rey have been running at breakneck pace from the first bell, countering each other's best shots. This is anybody's ball game.
Escapes and a chop block takes him down.
CM Punk looking to end things here. Go to sleep.
Mysterio couldn't avoid the big shot. 2.
CM Punk is the
Segunda
#1
pelea
contender.
completada, mi gente. Segunda pelea completada.
Here is your winner,
Esa arena, otro CM Punk y ese Rey Mysterio. Vamos a la próxima pelea. Esto lo vamos a brincar. Estamos en WrestleMania. Esta es CM Punk contra Randy Orton. Okay.
As personal a battle as you'll see at WrestleMania this year, CM Punk has promised to hurt Randy Orton, to turn him upside down. I'd say he's done as good a job as any making good on that promise.
Look, love him or hate him, CM Punk lives by the strength of his convictions. That's what's driving him to come at Orton the way he has.
From the top.
Oh, huge miss right there.
Calf kick finds the mark.
CM Punk has stated that Randy Orton is going to, quote, pay for his sins tonight. Those sins date back to 3 years ago when Orton punched.
From the heavens.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight.
5 fingers across the face. Putting him in the corner for something here.
And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
Look, Randy Orton needs to end this matchup quickly. He's got to go on the offensive and put Punk away as quickly as he can.
Easier said than done. Punk has targeted Orton both physically and mentally in the weeks leading up to this match. The assault on Orton's leg with the monkey wrench, the mental anguish Punk has put Randy's family through, what Randy Orton should do and what Randy Orton can do in this match are two entirely different things. You've got to wonder where CM Punk's head is at tonight. There has been a lot of instability in his mindset over the past year.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And he locks, able to reach the rope and put it in to the submission.
And he's taking this to the outside now.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Adjusting their opponent against the turnbuckle.
Chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk.
The story of this match is that knee injury of Randy Orton's. We don't know if we'll see Orton's patented Punk tonight. He attempted it on Raw this past Monday, but could not execute the maneuver.
We shall see, Corey. Randy has had a week to recover, but any focused attacks on that region are going to highly lessen the chances that the Viper can unleash his most devastating attack.
And Punk and Orton going at it here. Man, and both of these guys physically exhausted.
What a knockdown, drag-out affair it has been from the opening bell. Now CM Punk looking to concoct something particularly nasty here.
Realmente quien gana es Randy Orton.
Randy Orton sensed something bad was coming, fighting his way out. And Punk sent into the steel.
Unas peleas que no sucedieron. Vamos a ver otras peleas donde él tal vez perdió, como esta. Pero vamos a, es como si fuera un what if. ¿Qué tal si? Y en este caso, ¿qué pasaría si CM Punk ganara? Aquí tenemos que ganar la pelea. Es algo que no pasa porque Randy Orton fue esa pelea. Así que eso es lo que estamos viendo en el showcase, en la historia de CM Punk del juego.
Yeah, this may well be the knockout blow. Randy Orton got that look in his eye, got venom flowing through his veins, bad intentions in mind.
Luchas de sueños que nunca pasaron.
Knockout blow. This may end CM Punk once and for all, Wade.
Orton gonna try to end Punk's career with that patented punch, and Orton's knee gives out.
Oh, just collapsing at a critical moment. And CM Punk surviving there by the skin of his teeth.
Randy Orton's hurt. Punk now trying to figure out if he can drag himself up and somehow take advantage here.
CM Punk with a golden opportunity to capitalize here at WrestleMania with a wounded Viper. Orton wanted the RKO and Punk out of the way just in time.
Punk slithering out of there. How smart of that was CM Punk. And now perhaps gets a chance to finish off the Viper.
Aquí es donde Randy gana. Esto sucede.
Launching himself off the top.
Y contra CM Punk y la pelea se
Can he
gana.
capitalize?
Pero en este caso, pues eso es lo que va a suceder aquí.
This is Orton's for the taking now. No one comes back from the three most devastating letters in sports entertainment.
Rapid fire right hands.
And he's going to the top.
Wants to finish this.
From the top. And someone was coming there.
Impressive awareness from him.
And Orton spent enough time outside getting back into the ring here. Oh, and he stops that offense.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
And guys, I don't know what
his veins now, and CM Punk just got a gnarly taste.
And both athletes showing they have each other's number. Punk avoids the attack.
You expect these pins to last much longer at this stage in the match.
Oh, that punch! Swapping some big-time swings here.
We knew this was going to be more of a war than a wrestling match. Punk and Orton simply refusing to call a ceasefire in this battle. Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Oh, man!
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
And into the corner he goes.
Punk pounding away. Now he's going to go for the top rope. What I hope to see a Punk up plan here.
Punk looking to go for broke. Underhooks both arms. Here we go from the very top turnbuckle.
The plunge! Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
And cover now for the match. 2. My goodness, Punk did it. CM Punk just put down the Viper.
The winner of this match,
Vamos a la próxima. Vamos ahora en otro WrestleMania. Si no me equivoco, esto es contra Undertaker. Donde CM Punk trató de acabar con el streak. Obviamente no lo logró. Por aquí lo vamos a hacer.
Here we go with the Undertaker's incredible 20-0 WrestleMania winning streak on the line.
Punk has been stirring the pot in the weeks leading up to this match like only he can, taking every opportunity to disrespect the dead man, to try and get inside Taker's head. And if you ask me, mission accomplished.
But are Punk's mind game?
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. Just sent crashing to the arena floor.
Taking flight.
Oh no, went big and pays for it.
To take that risk and completely whiff like that significantly decreases your chances of victory tonight.
Punk has shown so much disrespect over the past months, ever since the passing of Paul Bearer, The Undertaker's longtime friend. What CM Punk and Paul Heyman have done lately has been despicable.
Flying.
Good Lord, taking flight.
There was no sense in that. It was all adrenaline. One advantage CM Punk does have here is being lighter on his feet and more spry than The Undertaker. If Punk keeps a quick pace tonight, the Phenom might have some trouble keeping up.
Or just run out of gas well before Punk does. A shorter, more intense match with better play to Taker's strengths here. Hurricanrana. Do not forget, Punk held the championship for well over... Here we go! Through the air, and connects!
From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Contra la escuela y le damos un 5.
swinging neck breaker.
Está corriendo.
Oh, what an axe handle. Boom.
He gets sent straight down to the floor. Perched up top. Oh, crash and burn.
Took the risk. Received absolutely zero reward.
And that may have just been the turning point in this match. The devious and dangerous Punk with full attention on the under. Lift off. Whoa, look out.
Fueled by emotion, doing whatever it takes to take out the competition.
And Punk has made it clear that he doesn't care about anyone's legacy except his own. He can punch his ticket to the WWE Hall of Fame if he beats Undertaker tonight.
This streak is what our friend JBL would call the Holy Grail. Becoming the 1 in 20 and 1 will make CM Punk immortal.
Undertaker is now under pressure.
The Phenom struggling to keep up with CM Punk. CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep. Will that sew this up for Punk? Oh, sent straight into those steel steps from the top.
Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
That is a long trip down for nothing but bruises and possibly broken bones.
This is what got CM Punk trying to do something here that no one's been able to do. Beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Now grab for that chokeslam and inadvertently perhaps the referee gets dropped.
Could be a fortuitous turn of events for CM Punk. Heyman out of the way just in time, and the Second City Saint continues to chop down the dead man.
Punk with a running knee in the corner, and The Undertaker's WrestleMania undefeated streak could be in trouble here. And now, Heyman handed the urn to Punk with the official down.
Oh, mid-last ride, the only thing saving Punk there was that urn to the back of the head of The Undertaker.
Punk is going to steal it at WrestleMania. Look at the disrespect.
And Undertaker able to kick out. Somehow, The Undertaker still in it, and Punk can't believe it.
While throwing everything they can at the dead man in an attempt to break this streak, well, it may be impossible.
Both Paul Heyman and CM Punk beside themselves with emotion. What else can Punk possibly do to keep the dead man down?
Punk talking to himself, Corey. Paul Heyman can't believe what he just witnessed.
And there must be utter despair in the mind of CM Punk here, knowing you should be home and dry, but somehow against the dead man. Oh my, what is CM Punk coming up with here?
And now with Undertaker on his shoulders, Corey.
Looking for GTS, but The Undertaker able to fight his way out. Countering the tombstone.
Has Punk where he wants him. Undertaker delivers a tombstone pile driver.
And that surely has to be the end there for CM Punk.
Undertaker now to secure the victory.
The referee did not even make it to a 1 count before he powered out. Unbelievable. Crushing impact from that knee. He saw that one coming.
Oh, look at this. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect. To the sky. You gotta be kidding me.
Wiping out the competition, but also possibly yourself.
What a high kick. And he gets set back into the ring.
A bone-rattling knee. Oh, my Lord! Armringer applied into the top wrist lock. Full control now.
They're going to have to try to fight out of this. Body shots connecting. Right to the back of the neck. Making his way to the top here.
CM Punk from the top rope.
Elbow drop.
quiere.
Punk has defeated The Undertaker at WrestleMania. The streak is on this match.
La próxima pelea.
There is so much on the line tonight for both Cena and Punk. So much more than just a shot at the Rock for the title at WrestleMania.
As Punk has pointed out, for the last 2 years, this has been one of the greatest rivalries the WWE has ever witnessed. Cena has been unable to beat Punk. Can tonight be his night? Something to note about tonight's contest, even with Cena putting a shot on the line, there's no title up for grabs, so that means there's no championship advantage. Cena can lose his spot at WrestleMania if he... Face first. Setting up. Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here. Face first. Setting up. He lets his opponent out of the submission. Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done. A reversal. Well scouted. Ouch. And Cena Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Punk is letting Cena know he's ready.
Perched up top. A diving knee drop. Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
Airborne. Oh, the knee directly to the face.
Taking a chance. Cena ducks underneath. Couple is cut off with the pass. Sent out of the ring the hard way. Perched up top, all the way down to the floor.
A little bit of instant regret being felt here, I'm sure. Leaping to your own doom like that.
Kick to the midsection, sunset flip, powerbomb.
This battle's found its way right to our doorstep.
Section.
What an axe handle.
One step ahead there.
Knee right on target.
Oh, guys, are we gonna see it? Is CM Punk gonna take Cena's spot at WrestleMania?
He gets back in right before the count.
Punk's had enough. He's avoided any damage there. Big time power slam.
He's headed up high.
CM Punk from the top rope. Oh, the high risk gave no reward there. Punk is pulled in.
The Janoku driver.
Cena now has him right where he wants him. This place is going wild.
5-knuckle shuffle.
Cena has to be looking to put Punk away after that one.
Just like that, Cena gets intercepted.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is high drama in Dallas.
Cena and Punk have been through so much already here, and it's not over. Bam! CM Punk hoists his opponent.
Oh, GTS. Now CM Punk needs to end this.
High stakes matchup. Punk kick to the midsection. Guys, is Punk really going to go for a fire driver?
Oh my God, landing flush on the crown of the head there was John Cena, and now the cover.
And a kick out by Cena.
Punk doesn't know what to think.
WrestleMania main event opportunity for the WWE Championship hanging in the balance.
Cover again by Punk, and another kick out by John Cena. And again, Cena has to kick out. And now Punk getting frustrated.
Yeah, just bobbling over in this kind of match. You're up against John Cena with a huge prize hanging in the balance.
It's as though the frustration has Punk coming apart at the seams. What is Punk looking to do now? Making a climb to the high red district.
Taking a lot of punishment in this matchup. Punk now from the top rope. Classic Punk. Nobody home. Cena out of harm's way.
Cena with just... What the hell is Cena doing? Hurricane Rana followed by an AA.
Is this going to punch Cena's ticket to WrestleMania?
Into the pin. And he only stays down for a 1 count.
This is where great cardio makes all the difference, helping you stay alive deep into the match.
Hoisted up high here. Scoop slam.
He's realizing there's an opportunity here.
Oh, a springboard stunner by Cena.
Oh, super devastating. It's absolutely electric right now here in Dallas.
Punk and Cena have been through so much already. Something's got to give here.
And he tosses it back in now.
Oh, man. Another attack to the head. Has to be pretty dazed now. CM Punk!
Elbow drop to the heart. Going right into the pin attempt.
2 count. Cena still in it.
His resiliency on another level. This match on another level. I am truly at a loss for words here. Driving that knee deep into the enemy.
Oh, the reversal by Cena.
Calf kick on the money.
There it is. Reversal.
Taking the...
John Cena into the cover for the win. Punk powers out. Still going strong.
Late in this one and not even a 1 count.
What's coming next? A back suplex.
And able to skirt around that attack. Tail over tea kettle right there.
He answers right back.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee. Nails the GTS.
John Cena won't come back from that.
2. Punk is going to WrestleMania.
The winner of this match,
Bueno, pues continuamos. Se ve. Si no me equivoco, vamos a pelear contra The
Punk jaw-jacking with the official about handling his title. Newsflash, Punk, you're not the champ anymore. CM Punk, he's won 3 world championships, 2 WWE titles, tag team titles, and also the Intercontinental champ. Face first. Set. And the ropes will force the hold to be released. The Rock tonight wants to serve CM Punk a big piece of humble pie. Face first. Setting up. The Koji. Looking to get out, and yes, what a counter to break the hold and escape serious injury. And Paul Heyman ringside, you just know the wheels are turning in his devious brain.
Hey, now, Paul Heyman's a brilliant manager. You could like him, you could dislike him. It doesn't matter. His success speaks for itself.
Well, Punk's been Heyman's meal ticket for a long time, and Heyman realizes the payday that is going to come in WrestleMania if Punk can pull off the win tonight.
Look, Heyman brings a lot more to the table than you're seeing. He's the only manager to manage 3 straight world champions. He's the visionary that brought the ECW brand to wrestling. Paul has developed into one of the greatest managers of all time.
Brought down with a neck breaker.
And while Punk may be delusional, he's coming to this match, coming to this entire rivalry, really, as prepared as... Trying on bar. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Stalking from above.
Referee setting the... Incoming!
Crossbody.
No holding back. That's the kind of risk you need to take to earn the title.
Wants to finish this.
Look out! Bang! Are you kidding me? Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
And Punk gets countered there. Corey, do you sense any nerves coming from The Rock?
Yeah, just a little bit, and that's to be expected when you take long stretches between competing. But listen, there's a parallel here with the greatest boxer of all time. He, too, had a 10-year gap between championship reigns. So we could say The Rock is in good company.
Despite whatever butterflies are gathering, I don't think The Rock is ever one to question himself or his ability.
He's looking to do some serious harm. The champ has to be seeing stars after that vicious powerbomb.
Bang! Crucial counter there.
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize? Several reversals. Neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defense. Lethal kick.
Punk pepper his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the anna.
He makes the choice to abandon the hold. Scrambling up the top turnbuckle now. Up high.
Sailing down from up high. Such a clash of top-tier talents. Both of these superstars believe they are the WWE champion, and...
Well, CM Punk isn't, Wade. Stealing the gold doesn't make you a champion.
Let me finish, Michael Cole. No need to get your breeches in a bunch. Without a doubt, CM Punk has a champion's mentality. In his heart of hearts, he never lost the title.
Yeah, okay, whatever. And now he and Heyman have made it. So there's no championship advantage for The Rock tonight. Disqualification or count out, he loses the title. Oh, snaps the leg across the head. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Yeah, Punk's really doing everything he can right now to outmaneuver and outpace The Rock. And it's working.
A razor-sharp chop there.
That was a shining wizard. And it remains important to remember, Punk's been a guy who had a 434-day reign as champion. Rock has not been in the ring a ton over the past number of months, so CM Punk wants to take advantage of that.
That is such a good point. There is a callus that grows in a wrestler's body when they've been grinding day in and The Rock in his clutches. Rock bottom! Shamelessly ripping off the champ.
Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament.
Incoming! However much you think that hurt, I promise you, it was way worse.
Flying ringside with pinpoint accuracy. And he slides him back to the mat.
Being set up in the...
And now Punk unloading, realizes the opportunity to win the WWE title is there. Look at Heyman with the official.
Distracted the official, and the official inadvertently blindsided, followed by GTS to The Rock.
Punk is going to Mania.
But there's no official, guys.
I mean, you could have counted to 20 already. CM Punk had this match won, but with the ref down, it simply doesn't count.
Heyman is beside himself, trying to get the official into the ring. He understands that Punk had the title won.
Well, CM Punk wasting no time to try and keep up this offense on the Rock. The Rock groggy, but fighting his way out of that second attempt with a spine buster.
Listen to this place erupt.
The People's Elbow from The Rock. And now to retain his championship. And Punk's still in it.
Oh, second referee gets there. Just not quick enough for The Rock to secure victory. And the WWE Championship still hangs in the balance. Both competitors looking absolutely fried at this point. Who can dig deeper? Oh, no.
Oh, the referee may have rolled his ankle underneath the body of Punk, and Punk down with a kick right to the face.
Huge roundhouse kick to the temple, and the second referee now looks down and perhaps out too.
We need another official yet again.
CM Punk cannot believe what is going on in this matchup.
And Heyman gonna hand the Rock's championship to Punk.
Smart decision, trying to take advantage of the situation. The officials are down. Heyman has The Rock trapped.
Oh, Rock ducking out of the way just in time. Heyman almost gets blasted, but The Rock pumped down with the goal to the skull.
CM Punk just tattooed The Rock with his own championship. This has got to be the end.
There is no low CM Punk won't stoop to. Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Down with a GTS. Are we about to see a title change here?
There's two. Oh, my goodness. Punk wins. Punk just beat The Rock for the WWE Championship.
Winner of this match and the new WWE Champion, CM Punk.
Vamos al próximo. SummerSlam. Brock Lesnar.
It's the best versus the beast. CM Punk taking on Brock Lesnar. This is a matchup fueled by passion, ego, jealousy, and betrayal.
It all started with Paul Heyman's backstabbing betrayal of Punk to align himself with Brock Lesnar. Now Punk wants vengeance. He wants justice to prove CM Punk is still the best in the world, even without Heyman by his side.
But without him, Heyman says Punk is nothing, that he leveled up by moving on to Brock Lesnar. Heyman and Lesnar are on to bigger and better. Up high!
I truly believe that if CM Punk wants to stand a chance tonight, he needs to remove... Oh, look!
And completely missed the mark.
When we say high risk, this is the risk we are talking about.
And that could be the moment that changes the whole complexion of this match. Sent flying out of the ring here. He is looking
Up high!
looking for something, anything under the ring.
A true sight to behold, only made better by that picture-perfect landing.
Spinning kick to the gut.
Quick escape from danger there.
Lesnar on the wrong side of that exchange. Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won 1 of 3 matches against Brock over the last year. And as for Cena, you can bet that Lesnar is laser focused on getting revenge sooner rather than later.
Oh my God! Yeah, and Brock is busted up after that one. Lesnar timed that just right.
Being carried around now.
Driven face first into the apron.
Thunderous power slam.
With the counter.
And he finds a way to elude that attack. Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark. Great wherewithal to dodge there.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
Oh, God. And Punk making his way back to the ring. Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
Perched up top. You gotta be kidding me! Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move. Take off.
Uh-oh. Crashing to the floor.
A gruesome landing. I don't know how you walk away from that.
Not so fast. Hurricane. Lesnar is overwhelmed. Lesnar is overwhelmed.
At the moment, Brock has no hands. Launching. Whoa, look out.
Betting it all on a daring leap from the top.
Triangle armbar. Triangle armbar. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
And remember, guys, this is a no disqualification match. Punk looking to put it away with a GTS to Lesnar. Lesnar's down. Cover by Punk. And Heyman now gets involved. Remember, no disqualification.
Well, Heyman's already betrayed Punk once recently. Now he does it again, breaking up a sure victory for CM Punk. And now Punk has lost the plot.
Heyman looks like he's about to soil himself. It's about self-preservation for Heyman.
Self-preservation is easy when you have the beast incarnate backing you up.
What for the F5, but what a counter by Punk into a DDT. Cover now for the win over Lesnar and a kick out.
A late kick out, and Paul Heyman can't believe it, but now straight into the Anaconda Vice grip.
Punk squeezing with all of his might, trying to put down the beast. And Heyman again.
But just when it looked like a tap-out was imminent from Brock Lesnar, Heyman involved in proceedings and gets peppered with a shot from CM Punk.
And Punk now finally taking his frustrations out on Heyman with the Anaconda Vice in front of the chair.
Paul Heyman paying dividends right there for Brock Lesnar. The distraction enough to give the Beast the impetus to take control once again with that chair.
Not done yet.
Lesnar won't be done until Punk is completely destroyed.
And it looks like that moment is imminent, Corey.
Punk up on Lesnar's shoulders. Brock Lesnar marching around the ring. Oh, it delivers an F5 out of the chair. And this is just the worst position Punk can be in.
Well, it just goes to show you never turn. He might have him.
He wasted no time kicking out there.
I am honestly at a loss for words right now. Directly into the gut. suplex. Punk sidesteps out of that. These two trading counters, an absolute masterclass.
To Suplex City. Punk absorbing some brutal offense from Brock Lesnar. CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Got to sleep. Lesnar could not avoid the big shot.
Brock's done. CM Punk overcame the beast, and Paul Heyman schemes.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
Bueno, nuestra próxima pelea es CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. Así que vamos allá. Hell in a Cell.
Hate is a word we don't use a lot around WWE because there's a certain amount of respect between most competitors. But there is no other word I can use to describe what CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have for each other.
These two have vowed to destroy each other, to end each other's careers here in Hell in a Cell.
The final match in an epic trilogy. I don't know if either of them is going to be able to survive tonight. This is not wholly unfamiliar territory, psychologically speaking, for CM Punk. If you look back to Punk's career, once upon a time, he admitted in order to destroy the monsters of the world, he himself must become a monster. He said Drew McIntyre has made him the man his worst critics say he is.
Punk has said this is not the man he wants to be, but Drew McIntyre has taken him to that place. And it's the devil Punk needs to tap into if he wants to walk out of the Hell in a Cell.
Early in this match, and these two have already unleashed some pretty heavy artillery on each other with no signs of relenting.
With the amount of absolutely visceral hate Punk and Drew have for each other, I think this match is going to need to be stopped before either of these men give up. Punk avoids the attack.
We've had the opportunity to talk to some of the legends who have been in Hell in a Cell over the years. You ask a guy like The Undertaker, Wade, who's been inside this structure 14 times in his career. Every time he left, he was never the same.
That in and of itself is nothing short of miraculous. I doubt that record will ever be topped.
And how long can you last? How deep can you dig? How long will you be locked in this structure? You ask guys like Triple H and Shawn Michaels who had the longest ever Hell in a Cell match in over 47 minutes. Will Punk and McIntyre go longer than that tonight?
Wants to finish this.
From the top, double axe handle connects. It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundant.
CM Punk hoists his opponent.
The God of Sleep GTS from Punk.
Is it enough for Punk?
He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring. Punk searching for something beneath the apron.
Retrieving a wrench from underneath the ring.
Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Punk finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling.
Under the ropes and back into the ring.
Good God, what force. The hammer dropped. Literally. Something might be broken.
Able to capitalize on McIntyre's mistake. Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of.
CM Punk looking.
Uh-oh. McIntyre turns things around.
to be
Going for the pin for the win. Shoulder shoots up before two.
somehow able to kick out before a 2 count. How are they still going like this?
Big knee to the midsection.
Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like there is no tomorrow because for one of these men, there might not be. Oh, smack with the wrench. Able to parry that one. This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only from the top rope.
CM Punk with the elbow.
Punk has McIntyre on Dream Street right now. Looking like John Henry swinging the hammer like that.
And McIntyre on the receiving end again.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saint, and he's paying for it now.
We all knew this wasn't going to be a 5-star wrestling classic.
An incredible match. Can't call it a fight. This has been an out-and-out brawl.
Oh, he had that scattered. Drew managing to get some control back now.
Maybe McIntyre's found a new source of aggression to battle back with. Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here.
They're going to sleep. GTS from Punk.
Drew is completely out of it.
Bam! Just beat down with that wrench. Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Yeah, Punk able to completely neutralize McIntyre here.
What an absolute barn burner tonight.
I don't think anyone here is still sitting down. My goodness, the human skeleton shouldn't have to endure a smash like that.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. All right, wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Now you just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
And you notice the black armband in the left bicep of McIntyre. He told us he was wearing that tonight. Head on CM Punk. A defiant kick out after one.
The muscle memory's got to be taken over now. Pure instinct to kick out before 3.
This entire match has been a highlight reel moment. What a night for these competitors.
Just incredible.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the...
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done. It looks like he's stalking his prey. Only one thing in mind.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
Not so fast. Hurricane.
Watching like a predator with wounded prey. He's as good as done here. Ooh, hit him with that wrench.
I think we all know he only has one thing in mind.
Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
And remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective, and all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what this sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cooking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
Were the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away. No!
McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh, God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go to sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.
A la próxima. Vamos a pelear contra Seth Rollins. Esto, si no me equivoco, fue cuando se estrenó Netflix. Que ellos pelearon. Creo que sí,
A magical feeling in the air as Seth freaking Rollins faces off against a man who has become his arch nemesis, CM Punk. Two men who are beloved by the WWE Universe for their incredible talent and work ethic.
However, there is absolutely no love lost between these two men. Two absolute legends in their own right, but where Rollins carried this company for the past 10 years, Punk went to MMA. He went to other companies and he talked harshly about WWE, all before being welcomed back with open arms.
Yeah, that really didn't sit well with Seth Rollins. There was no way that Rollins was going to welcome Punk back, and it's led to this tonight. Amazing action so far in the main event of an historic episode of Monday Night Raw. We've seen so many unforgettable moments tonight as the show makes its debut on the biggest streaming service in the world.
And I can think of no matchup more worthy of this show's main event than two generational talents in the form of CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins.
Given the major stakes in this match and the high-profile nature of this event, I expect a lot of leeway from the official in this match. Nobody wants to see this
Taking flight through the air and connects.
really risked it all there.
Very fortunate to hit the mark in that one. Driven into the barricade. Into the barricade.
Thrust into the crowd.
This will make returning to the ring in time that much harder. Oh, man. This rivalry has been brewing for years and escalating for months. Rollins was seething upon Punk's return at Survivor Series 2023, remembering the years that Punk spent disparaging WWE.
And the tensions grew when Rollins was a special guest referee at SummerSlam last year, counting the pinfall victory for Drew McIntyre over Punk.
Both men with ample reason to despise the other. Now Punk and Rollins finally get to take out all their frustration tonight.
Punk wins. Punk beats Rollins.
Un rematch. Que es complicado por el countdown. Por el count.
Survivor Series 2023. The utter dismay on the face of Rollins when CM Punk returned when hell froze over. These emotions have been building up inside Seth Rollins for the last 14 months.
Seth Rollins says he's fighting for this company, says he couldn't believe that CM Punk verbally tried to tear this place down over the 10 years that he was gone, only to be embraced the way he was when he returned.
Tonight, Rollins intends on extracting this demon from his soul and WWE altogether.
Wow, qué counter.
Wow. Gentlemen, here's an astonishing fact. This is CM Punk's first match on Raw in almost 11 years.
The last time Punk competed on WWE's flagship show, it was a week before the 2014 Royal Rumble. And in a little more than 4 weeks, both from the top.
He quickly slides into the ring. Hooked up. Ah, shin breaker. Launched right out of the ring.
Blast off! All the way to the outside. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
If you're Seth Rollins, you got to try to keep the emotions in check. Focus on the task at hand, and that's taking out CM Punk.
Yeah, but Punk's not afraid to play mind games. If Punk sees an opening to set Rollins off, to take Rollins' eye off the ball, he's going to take it. Rollins simply cannot, under any circumstances, take the bait in this match.
Holy, meet the barricade.
Tossed into the crowd, really going to have to watch out for the referee's count. This rivalry has been brewing for years and escalating for months. Rollins was seething upon Punk's return in Survivor Series 2023, remembering the years that Punk spent disparaging WWE.
And the tensions grew when Rollins was a special guest referee at SummerSlam last year, counting the pinfall victory for Drew McIntyre over Punk.
Both men with ample reason to despise the other. Now Punk and Rollins finally get to take out all their frustration tonight.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
And CM Punk is keeping the pressure on, completely taking it to Rollins here.
And back in before the referee's count.
Finds the roll-up.
Oh, turning it around, changes it into a cover of the...
I guess he doesn't think he's done enough damage to put this one away yet.
Ducks out of harm's way.
Amazing action so far in the main event of an historic episode of Monday Night Raw. We've seen so many unforgettable moments tonight as the show makes its debut on the biggest streaming service in the world.
And I can think of no matchup more worthy of this show's main event than two generational talents in the form of CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins.
Given the major stakes in this match and the high-profile nature of this event, I expect a lot of leeway from the official in this match. Nobody wants to see this one end in a count-out or disqualification.
And CM Punk to Rollins off the crossbody. Rollins, though, able to roll through.
Just amazing power and timing from Seth Rollins. We've seen it throughout his career, and now catching CM Punk with a GTS. Punk rather fortuitously rolling all the way to the outside to safety, although in hot pursuit now, Seth Rollins.
And Rollins limping around the ring, favoring his leg.
I hit your move. They sing my song. All of this.
And now just mocking and having his way with Punk.
Rollins has waited for this moment for far, far too long. This victory is going to be one of the sweet... Wait a minute!
Oh my goodness! Cover! Isn't it up and a kick out?
While catching Seth Rollins with his own stomp and coming within a millisecond of victory here.
And Punk not done yet, pounding away on Rollins, frustration setting in.
I mean, years of bad blood and verbal jousts between these two are about to come to a head.
Seth able to counter. GTS looking to deliver one of his own. Oh, and he connected. And Punk kicks out.
Hit on CM Punk. And referee cuts off the count in one.
Not quite enough to put him away.
Seth losing any command of this match.
Yeah, now Punk's got Rollins in as vulnerable position as we've ever seen him. From the top rope. Oh, man, he landed rough there. I don't care who you are. You're not the same after suffering a crash landing like that.
That patented high impact. Rollins perhaps going in for the stop. RKO!
Seth Rollins. And Punk had no idea what he's planning here.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything good, Cole.
On Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back gonna sleep.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
Ouch. Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen.
Boom! GTS.
That spells doom for Rollins.
Oh, he just kicked out.
Rollins staying in this thing. Some could even say he's far too stubborn to have things end like that.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow...
And averting damage there.
Shoulder down. Could this be it? Punk wins. Punk beats Rollins.
Here is your winner.
Vamos a ver cuál es la próxima. Ok, aquí vamos a el Triple Threat Match en WrestleMania 41 entre CM Punk, Seth Rollins y Roman Reigns, que es la pelea, ¿verdad? Donde comienza el showcase, la historia.
It's a clash of the Titans here at WrestleMania. The original tribal chief, the visionary, the best in the world in a triple threat match.
Punk has waited a long time for this, to main event the show of shows. And to make things better, he gets a chance to take down the two men who have been standing in his way since his return.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins think they run WWE, that this is their world that Punk has stepped into. But they've got plenty of history to work out between themselves too. This is going to be one for the ages.
CM Punk, who burst out of the scene. CM Punk showed up at ECW, run by Paul Heyman, when he was only a teenager, wanting to break into the business. He would get to the WWE developmental territory and become Heyman's best friend.
Punk made being a Paul Heyman guy a cool thing to be. Everyone has profited from their association with the wise man.
And you could argue that the greatest benefactor was the 1,316-day reign of the tribal chief.
But look at everything Roman did for Paul Heyman, and Paul Heyman looking to end this. The schoolboy. He kicks out before two.
He powers out and is more than ready to keep going. Ah, ye old faithful of violent artistry, the kendo stick.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
And remember the reason that Rollins Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived on the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force for CM Punk.
Come on, let's not make out like that is some accolade for CM Punk. They were brought in as security to protect CM Punk. It wasn't some selfless act by Punk, and both Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins know that.
Well, Punk is claiming that he was the man to bring them both into the business, and he can't wait to be the man to take them both out of it.
Oh, he's about to leave his mark on the competition with that kendo stick.
Let's see if Punk can find an answer after taking that.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence. From the top.
Here it is.
Bringing up the pin right there.
With a thumb. Will Reigns finish things now?
And a kick out. What on earth?
How on earth?
And after all that, Roman Reigns still hasn't ended this battle.
Seth just rubbing it in now.
Flown over Russian leg sweep. Returning back to the ring. Side Russian leg sweep.
Nice Russian leg sweep. Reigns was waiting for that.
Reigns has him. Oh, to the back of the neck. What a blow. From the top. Dollars handle connects. Turned it around with a reversal.
Reciprocating the initial reversal. Solid bit of defense on his part there.
Oh my goodness, what a double-handed shot. Take off. He's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring. And he comes in under the ropes now. What impact. Right in the kisser. Boom. Right on target.
He's eyeing the 3 count here.
And a shoulder is lifted before one.
I don't know who's more shocked he just kicked out. The fans, us announcers, or his opponent.
Oh, what a kick. Oh, that hurt.
Oh, my God.
Placed into the corner here. Oh, and he manages to reverse.
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers.
Oh, taking advantage with a clubbing blow.
This is a situation you want to avoid. To the floor. And now he gets back into the ring. Wow, lights out. He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
From above. From the sky.
Wow, cross body. No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Grabbing a kendo stick. Any connection with flesh will definitely leave a welt.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
DDT.
And now Reigns is starting to look like a man who realizes he is a tribal chief with no followers to come to his aid. Coming back from the outside now.
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects. And now,
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. And Punk finding himself on the wrong side of another exchange. Been coming to Punk from all angles tonight. Impressive reversal on Rollins.
This has been a hurricane of chaos. Rollins, Punk, Reigns, each struggling to prove their superiority.
barbaric clubbing blow.
And now Punk, kick to the midsection of Reigns. Rollins trying to crawl back into this as well.
Rollins trying to prevent that GTS on Reigns, but he's about to eat one himself.
Oh, bang! Spear! Stop! Everybody down!
Oh, what a moment of chaos chaos in this match. If any man here can get a cover, it could be victory, but wait up. Lurking is Paul Heyman with a steel chair.
And no shocker here, handing the chair to his friend, CM Punk. And this, guys, this could be the ultimate betrayal of Roman Reigns.
Oh, Heyman went for a low blow, but caught by CM Punk.
What the hell is Heyman thinking?
And now Punk with a roundhouse kick to Reigns.
Well, Heyman tried to stab his man, CM Punk, in the back, but was denied. But now Rollins with a low blow of his own on Punk. What the hell is going on?
And now Heyman handing the chair to Rollins. What the hell? Oh, no!
The devil's work is afoot tonight.
Plan B all over again.
That pathetic Paul Heyman. He's a damn Judas. How many people's he going to...
Opponent doubled over. This doesn't look good.
With a stomp.
Will that close Punk out?
And the cover. A kick out. Oh, my God.
Just barely more than one. What on earth are we witnessing?
Rollins is starting to lose his temper. He needs to put that aside and refocus. And he gets delivered back into the ring.
What's it gonna take to end it? It might be this. Go to sleep.
It's all Punks for the taking.
Opting for the kendo stick. He's not worried about getting too fancy here.
Roman's shoulders are down. And he fights it off. Striking with a knee. Oh, what a high kick.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. GTS connects.
That's going to keep Rollins down.
Here's the pin. No, he beats the count.
Seth freaking Rollins with a close freaking call. I don't know how he survived that.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough. Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Go to sleep. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs? We knew this one was going to be good, but...
And Punk now, looking for the pinfall. Punk has beat the odds, has defeated both Reigns and Rollins.
Here is your winner, Shane Hill.
Okay, so far so good. You're proving yourself capable in there. It's clear the competition is your addiction. To the rest of the showcase, a new wave of challenge await you. So bring your very best. Ok, ahora vamos a los Dream Match. En esta ocasión, la icónica pelea entre Bret Hart y Shawn Michaels va a ser Shawn Michaels versus CM Hart. Ok.
The WWE Championship.
CM Punk vestido de Bret Hart. That's crazy.
There is so much electricity in the air here tonight in Montreal. This is always going to be a big match for both Shawn and Bret, but squaring off in Montreal only adds to the importance of tonight. This isn't just a huge match for both these men. This may be one of the biggest matches we've ever seen in WWE.
Yeah, the title almost feels secondary tonight, which is crazy to even say out loud. This feud has been boiling for years, and it never seems like it will fully be settled. I know this is going to be one we'll talk about for years.
There goes Hart back to the ring. Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather here.
Boom! Read that one.
And we all know how good these two men are in the ring. You can argue, watch out. Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
Just ejected from the ring.
Blast off.
Lo mismo, nos vemos lo mismo.
And Michaels, of course, has done nothing to endear himself to this Montreal crowd. In fact, Michaels and his D-Generation X posse have been nothing but juvenile to everyone they've encountered.
Well, delinquency is in the eye of the beholder, Michael Cole. You might not like that kids are getting detention mimicking DX, but you can't deny they've struck a nerve through every arena we visit.
Just stretching out the arm.
Focusing on the shoulder like that can be felt all the way to your fingertips. Measured knee drop. Hitman laying it into Shawn. Wants to always keep Shawn close, keep him grounded. That's pivotal for the champ tonight.
You can tell Bret was zeroed in on his opponent. Back in the ring now, beating the official's count. I can't think of two men who are more equally matched than Shawn and Bret. This has been an absolutely incredible year for both of them, possibly the pinnacle of both of their careers.
It'll be interesting to see what the deciding factor in this match is. Right now, you have to think this is all about surviving here at Survivor Series. This personal rivalry goes so far back. You can see the seeds of it when they were both tag team competitors, part of the Hart Foundation and the Rockers. Each man becoming breakout stars and leaders of a new generation in WWE. Up until that point, it was professional. But recent years and the weight of carrying the industry have changed these men.
The turning point was WrestleMania, Cole, when Bret was screwed out of the title in that Iron Man match. If the score is tied at the buzzer, it is a draw, and the title should have remained with Bret.
Well, it certainly felt like we were all learning no signs of either combatant backing down.
Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here. Oh!
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Oof!
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Working on the leg. And something Bret has to know is all the attributes Shawn possesses, Michaels might have more cardiovascular conditioning here. Michaels is insanely resilient. Remember what Michaels did, Corey, in St. Louis just a month ago against The Undertaker and Hell in a Cell. He used every attribute to survive that encounter.
Down around to the schoolboy, shoulders are down.
The ref calls it off. He's on the ropes. Looking to go up high.
From the top, elbow drop. HBK has to be thinking about ending Bret's night after that move.
Swing champions are going nowhere. Shoulders down.
Moment, we could have a new champ. How do you even do that? Kicking out at one after a move like that?
Frustration tension setting in for the showstopper. Can Michaels tap into that old magic?
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating. Going on pure instinct and gets to the ropes.
Good reflexes from him there.
And if Bret Hart isolates the leg and feels the advantage in the legs, Wade, he won't go anywhere else.
You're right.
Figure 4. Leg lock.
Needs to find a way out, reversing the pressure. That'll break the hold.
Bulldog. Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
Pulling him in for the backbreaker. Ouch.
Whoa.
Back elbow smash, nothing fancy.
Impressive reversal from Michaels. That'll rearrange the spine.
Hit with a back elbow. Set up in the corner now. Power slam here, but sliding out.
Carried into an inverted DDT.
The Hitman now looking to take whatever advantage he can. And that apparently includes the ring post with a figure 4 leg lock assisted by the steel.
He's going to break his leg. Bret's bent on destroying HBK with moves like that.
Michaels gets out of dodge.
And to speak on the elephant in the ring, yes, there's been a lot of speculation that if Bret Hart loses this match, this will be his last match in WWE.
Yeah, I tried to get a word from the Hitman earlier today about the rumors, but I was quickly escorted away by his Hart Foundation brethren.
It's a rumor cloud that hangs above the collective minds of this capacity crowd. Such an anxious feeling inside this arena. Armbar stretch applied.
The momentum is squarely on Hitman's side now.
HBK is struggling to meet the excellence of execution.
All right, he's got to refocus up now. And he's leaving the ring for the moment. He gets back into the ring.
This match has gone above and beyond anything anyone expected tonight.
Neither Shawn nor Bret look like they're going to relent to the other. This has been more about punishing each other than winning the title.
Up the rope he goes.
Wants to finish this.
And Bret on the top rope and the referee knocked down, guys.
Well, took down Shawn Michaels, but accidentally took down the ref in the process. And at this point, all bets are off.
Michaels to the eyes of the Hitman. Shawn taking advantage of the referee's state at the moment. But what is HBK thinking now? Oh,
And now looking for a sharpshooter. Bret Hart's own move. Shawn Michaels trying to turn him on his belly.
And the referee dropped once again as Bret kicked Michaels away.
And another ref's in.
What is going on here?
I guess we're not going to get a screw job tonight, Wade.
And he retaliates. Bret managing to get some control back now.
Hart hoping to start a rush of his own with that attack.
Shawn Michaels has run into trouble.
Hitman proving he's done his homework on HBK right here.
Step through. Here it comes. Bret Hart. Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter. Submission hold locked in. Sharp. Bret retains the title.
CM Hart ganó.
Here is your winner and still WWE Champion.
Ok, ahora vamos CM Punk versus Cactus Jack. Aquí podemos escoger quién de los dos queremos usar. No importa si escojas a CM Punk, no importa que escojas a Cactus Jack. Todas las peleas que vienen de ahora en adelante, puedes escoger. Los rewards son los mismos. So, así que escoger más que quieras usar y listo. Yo a mí Cactus Jack nunca fui fanático, así que vamos a quedarnos con CM Punk.
Folks, I can already warn you, this match will not be for the faint of heart. The war of words between these two men, CM Punk and Cactus Jack, has come and gone, and now it's time for a war sky high.
Antes de que se acabe ese minuto.
And it's CM Punk, Cactus Jack. Two absolute narcissists obsessed with their own self-righteous worldviews who both think the world revolves around them. So tonight, this entire arena belongs to them in a Falls Count Anywhere match.
Showing off the quickness, that'll turn things around in a hurry.
A Falls Count Anywhere match certainly lends itself to extreme activity. There are no rules that govern how you score said pinfall or submission. We both know Punk and Jack are certainly able to get extreme.
Both men have strong ties to the birthplace of Extreme, ECW. CM Punk began his career in WWE as part of the ECW brand, with multiple ECW title reigns to his name. Cactus Jack put the company on the map during its infancy and became a multi-time tag team champion during ECW's heyday.
It's once again an ECW original versus some new blood. Let's see which side prevails this time. And Cactus Jack is just so unpredictable. When you're in the ring with him, you never quite know what he's going to throw at you.
Well, I've usually countered that you can't let Cactus get the chance to unleash his particular brand of insanity on you, but that's not a realistic possibility here. Punk just needs to do what he can to keep on Cactus and be even more unpredictable, if he can. Relentless violence is Cactus Jack's stock and trade, but it needs to be CM Punk's as well here.
Spin kick to the midsection.
Fans have long awaited this showdown as Punk and Jack's paths have never quite crossed.
Indeed, Corey, around the time. And things backstage are getting quickly out of hand.
Oh, they're done playing nice. They've got some serious aggression that needs to be worked out, and this just might be the best way to do it. Big time height on that kick.
And he's able to avoid that offense. Slips out of the way.
Oh, my! Counter right when it was needed.
Oh, that's one way to direct traffic.
Boom! Oh, man!
Oh, strong impact.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Strong counter from Punk.
Bam! Well-placed calf kick.
Jack just got out of that. Boom! Oh, man.
Forearm right to the jaw. Turns that back on.
Double leg takedown. Got the shoulders down. Beautiful.
Might sneak one. This isn't good. He's got bad things in mind.
Oh,
Oh, a kick! Wow!
Oh, a malfunction at the junction.
Creo que falla.
Oh, what a kick. CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda.
He makes the choice to abandon the hold. Jawbreaker counter to get out of it.
Double leg takedown and trying for a quick pin here.
Oh, wait a minute. Turns the leverage.
What's he doing? He had this match in the bag.
Oh, look at this. Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect. Oh, that hurt. What a counter. Crash landing. What a hit from Jack. Neater on the rocks.
Managing to evade a precarious position there.
Chop block without warning.
Crushing impact on the splash.
A big height, bigger impact.
Oh. Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty.
He's trying so desperately to get back to his feet.
Ooh, a direct headshot. Just sickening. Framing him up. He's got a picture-perfect opportunity here.
Oh, he cuts it off.
He's in a bad way, but still has something left in the tank. A shining wizard will rearrange your face. He's in a very bad spot, totally out of it.
Good night.
Oh, man. Cactus Jack looking worse for wear.
Ooh, what a counter into the back body drop. Looking for the suplex all the way up. Look at this power. Oh, no.
Chop block.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Ese CM Punk tiene todo es corner, so tenemos que...
Strong knee connects.
What happens next is anyone's guess. I can't wait to see.
Just fighting it out on the arena stage. A lot can go wrong up there.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring.
Shoving him in. CM Punk opponent completely softened up here. What on earth is he cooking up from this position? Oh my! CM Punk! The plunge! Is it enough for Punk? Capitalizing with a pin here.
2. Good Lord. CM Punk just defeated Cactus Jack in the ECW arena.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
A ver cuál es la próxima. Stone Cold versus CM Punk. Stone Cold sí soy fanático. Así que vamos a usarlo para cambiar un poquito la dinámica. rutina de usar así un Punk. Texas Rattlesnake.
This is it. No holds barred between CM Punk and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Talk about hard-headed competitors who insist on playing by their own rules. Austin and Punk would be a tag team made in heaven if either of them could stand working with somebody else.
But sometimes it's similarities like that which breed the most contempt. At last, these two Hellraisers get a chance to see who the biggest rebel in all of WWE is. When asked about the locker room of Punk's prime, Steve Austin was a bit dismissive, saying he'd only need 1 or 2 moves to beat him. As to the top talent like Punk and John Cena, it would take, quote, 3 or 4.
Well, I'm sure Austin meant to include me in the latter group, but all that aside, the Rattlesnake is veering into overconfidence with a comment like that. Could a legend like Austin beat most competitors handily? Yes. But to think he's also an echelon above first ballot Hall of Famers like Punk and Cena is a surefire way to be caught by surprise and suffer an embarrassing loss.
There's no holds barred stipulation. Who do you think it favors? CM Punk? Stone Cold Steve Austin?
My money would normally be on Austin, who excels at ruthlessly stomping mud holes in the competition. But CM Punk is a very creative individual. Leave it to Punk to dream up the most dastardly, ingenious ways to utilize this stipulation and put Stone Cold in a world of hurt.
My God! Did you hear that chair shot?
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
When asked about facing CM Punk, Austin claimed that he would push and prod to get the best out of Punk, to give Punk an even bigger mean streak than ever.
I'm not so sure that's humanly possible given the depths we've seen Punk sink to in order to secure a win, but I do not doubt the words of the Rattlesnake. When you're in the ring against Austin, you have to be at your best, and CM Punk will certainly need to compete at his highest level to date in order to secure a win.
Look out!
All the way to the outside.
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force.
Steve Austin has an opening.
DDT! This battle is spilled into the ringside area and is drawing dangerously close to our table.
Cutting it off with a stiff gut punch.
Something we've discussed before is that Punk represents the best of the modern era, and Austin the best of the Attitude Era. Both men have proven they can hang with the others' contemporaries.
You're right about that, Cole. Who can forget when Austin came out of retirement and defeated Kevin Owens in a main event battle at WrestleMania 38, which was also a no-holds-barred match, I might add.
That was definitely impressive, guys, but look at the list of competitors that Punk has stood toe-to-toe with in the ring. Kane, Triple H, The Rock, and The Undertaker. Some of them he beat, some of them he didn't, but what's undeniable is that Punk is not fazed whatsoever by the legend that accompanies the biggest names of the Attitude Era. And backbreaker.
Differing in-ring styles from these two men. Punk is methodical with his strikes and submissions, while Austin prefers to brawl as soon as the bell rings. That seemingly favors the Rattlesnake, doesn't it?
Look, nobody's going to bet against Austin in a no-holds-barred match. You think a man with an extensive MMA background like Punk doesn't know a few illegal moves that are normally grounds for disqualification? Well, tonight he's got them in his back.
Austin going big! Stunning! Steve Austin may have put the exclamation... Austin... I'm here. Oh, we know what's coming. Austin. Kick. Stunning! That could be Punk's demise. Austin going big. Stunning! Once again going all out.
Oh, kick out at two.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
Anger is starting to show on the face of Austin. I think the Rattlesnake will do anything to close this out.
A DDT drives that head into the ground. Stone Cold started.
Here is your winner, Star.
Vamos a ver cuál es la próxima. Dream Match. Eddie Guerrero. Vamos a la Eddie.
CM Punk squaring off against Eddie Guerrero. And just listen to this crowd here in Chicago.
They are feeling the heat indeed. The ring psychology we're about to witness from these two is something that will be studied for years.
Two men who met decades ago before either one reached their heights, but now Punk and Eddie are so evenly matched. This already might be a match of the year candidate.
CM Punk and Eddie Guerrero had a few matches with one another in 2002, which was less than 5 years removed from Punk's ring debut, only 3 years from when he decided to pursue professional wrestling full-time.
Even that early in his career, CM Punk was known as an indie darling, a pro wrestling wunderkind.
Here we go. Missile drop kick.
Lands in the drop zone.
Landing hard with the senton.
Eddie ascending to the top. And goes back into the ring here. From way up. Diving double axe handle.
Latino Heat bringing a bit of a simmer to CM Punk as he starts to register some attacks.
From above.
Watch out.
Oh, nobody home for that one.
Drop kick from behind. Outside of WWE, Punk and Eddie have had a handful of matches. But when it comes to singles bouts, the record between these men is tied at 1 win apiece, with a time limit draw as well.
You cannot ask for a more even rivalry than that, Michael Cole. Each man
Flying missile drop kick. And Latino Heat is really dialed in right now.
Right now, it looks like CM Punk is wilting to the intensity of Latino Heat.
Taking flight.
Whoa! Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
Punk looking to impose his will. Hoisted up, but too heavy, and now counted out. But counted now into a clothesline.
CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none. But I wonder if even he can plan for a man who immortalized the phrase, lie, cheat, and steal.
Corey, let's not discount that Punk has shown he can be underhanded as well. But something we know about Eddie is that he knows when to dig even deeper into his bag of tricks when facing a more seasoned opponent. I think we'll see some antics from Eddie tonight that even Punk has never seen.
CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
Right now, it's looking like Punk is struggling to compete with Eddie's in-ring IQ.
He's headed to the top now.
From the top!
Oh, splash by Eddie!
Guerrero has this in hand now. Crashing down with a senton. Senton hits the mark. The springboard attack fails to land.
Turns it around. And Guerrero is finally able to mount some resistance with that.
This could be a good chance for Guerrero to get some distance and rethink things.
That was here's the pin. Can Guerrero dig out of it? And Eddie immediately kicking out deep into this one.
But after shrugging off the pin, how much can he really have left? Oh, got the knees up just in time. Ooh.
Not so fast. Hurricane Rana.
And Punk has got to feel like he did back when he was a rookie. He still doesn't know how to handle Latino Heat. the target.
And a reversal by Guerrero.
Good reflexes from him there.
Incredible athleticism.
Eddie Guerrero now. Oh, he is putting on a show this evening. 2 down, 1 to go. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 amigos.
And down for the count. Eddie Guerrero upsetting Punk in his hometown.
Here is your winner, Eddie Guerrero.
Vamos a ver el próximo match. CM Punk versus Triple H. Aquí no hay opción, aquí es CM Punk obligado.
A lot at stake in this match. Whoever wins here will be added to tonight's main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. Facing off against the champion, Randy Orton, and the Royal Rumble winner, Batista. No DQs, no countouts. A lot of bad blood between these two superstars.
Yeah, Triple H has promised that CM Punk will never main event WrestleMania, and that he's simply not what's best for business. Punk's looking to prove Triple H wrong tonight.
Punk's looking to embarrass Triple H tonight as well. And Triple H, he's looking to get rid of the CM Punk problem once and for all. You know, I hate to question Triple H's strategy, but he can't continue to underestimate Punk here like he has been. Punk's proven himself as someone who can overcome the odds when the pressure is at its highest.
And it doesn't get higher than Triple H at WrestleMania. But you're right, Triple H has to know he can't intimidate Punk like he can so many others. He has to know that now's not the time for the cerebral assassin. Now's the time for the ass kicker.
And we have to look at Triple H's motives tonight. It's the COO's duty to ensure the best product for everybody and to position the proper superstars as the face of WWE.
The Authority just don't want CM Punk. That's the long and short of it.
It's a business decision. Not everyone can be the face of the company. Not everyone can be a part of WrestleMania, Corey.
But the man had a WWE Championship reign of 434 days, Wade. If that's a guy you leave off your WrestleMania plans, then I too have to question the motives of the higher-ups.
Ooh, sharp kick.
And taking it to the game. Punk doing something a lot of people in that locker room want to do.
There's a lot to say about these men's thoughts about our business. Who is right or wrong could be a matter of opinion, but I'll admit, most of the WWE Universe certainly sides with CM Punk.
It's because they can relate to him, Wade. Look at Triple H's head. A guy that looks like CM Punk doesn't belong in the ring with someone that looks like the King of Kings.
But look at CM Punk's career. The accolades have shown Triple H to be wrong. CM Punk is WrestleMania main event caliber, and literally the only thing standing in the way of that reaction. Take off!
Wow! Cross body!
Fighting their way out of this position.
Will create separation. Once this match was made official, CM Punk had no interest in fighting the COO of the WWE. He didn't want the guy in a suit and tie. He wanted the cerebral assassin.
Waking up the beat.
A chance to win it here. And he powers out.
Couldn't quite slam the door yet. Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
He's in for something bad.
Spiked by that DDT.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
Grabbing the good old kendo stick here.
Counter by CM Punk. Punk really wants to humiliate Triple H tonight. He's told the game, I'm in the ring every week performing at the highest level, and that's what makes me the best in the world.
A bit of a jab.
setting up.
It's locked in, the Koji clutch.
And yes, he's able to get out of this dire situation.
Smartly dipping out of harm's way. And now taking the chance to go to the outside, get a little bit of distance.
Splat!
Right into the diamond-plated steel. The seeds of this battle go back to CM Punk's frustrations with the company. Seeing head figures not listen to the people, not give the best in the world his due.
Yeah, Punk wasn't going to take it anymore. The brass never wanted a guy like CM Punk to succeed, never wanted to acknowledge his cult of personality. And now Punk is forcing the COO to take notice on our industry's biggest night of the year. Delivers the knee.
Triple H was waiting on that. Struck with a calf kick.
Off to welts already forming from that kendo shot. The game in bad shape right now.
With this offensive onslaught, CM Punk from the top rope.
CM Punk connects with the elbow drop.
And with that, Punk just showed Triple H exactly whose era it is now.
Propping him up in the... Punk now just wailing away on his opponent and dragging them up on the turnbuckles. This will not be pretty. As CM Punk goes.
The plunge! Is it enough to put Triple H away? Looking for the pin, but was that enough?
2. Punk did it. Punk's going to the main event of WrestleMania.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
And with this win, CM Punk has punched his ticket to the main event of WrestleMania.
CM Punk versus Batista versus Randy Orton. Vamos a... No sé a quién coger. Vamos a la Randy aquí.
This isn't what Batista or Orton wanted. They were hoping this title match would be an Evolution reunion. Instead, CM Punk is playing spoiler in this triple threat.
And that's exactly why this WrestleMania crowd is on the edge of their seats. We expect the unexpected, but no one thought CM Punk would make it all the way here tonight.
Now Punk just has to finish the job. But Orton and Batista stand in his way with championship ambitions of their own. You know, Batista and Orton were complaining for a couple of weeks that this match was going to be a triple threat, that they were really promised a one-on-one match.
Not only that, Michael Cole, we have been robbed of an Evolution WrestleMania main event.
Oh, brother, what a pity.
Truly, Cole, CM Punk has ruined what could have been 3 titans waging war over the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
Is it possible that Batista could just power through both Punk and Orton with his raw animal strength?
It's certainly possible, but I don't like it as a strategy. Blind Rage isn't going to get Batista what he wants, not with a...
Going for a pin attempt.
The champ avoiding a 1 count.
He's still fighting to keep in this thing.
And after what CM Punk had to fight through earlier tonight, he can't possibly be in the best shape for this triple threat. Orton and Batista were fully aware of that fact.
Absolutely. Trust me, they watched Punk's match earlier. They know everything that is hurting on CM Punk right now. There is blood in the water.
You're talking about the heart of the Second City Saintdom. The chance to become the champion outweighs any lingering pain.
And you can tell Punk is still feeling the effects of his match against Triple H.
Strong kick.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring.
Going for that power slam, denied from behind.
WrestleMania main event. A dream come true.
CM Punk has totally defied the odds as far as his accomplishments here in WWE. If he can beat all of Evolution in one night, it'll add extra credence to being called the best in the world. Doling out as much damage as possible, looking to silence the challenger once and for all.
And I think that opened him up. The blood is beginning to flow. A little cockiness here from Batista.
Looks like he's coming back in. Solid contact from the Viper. And Orton gets countered there. Loving blow.
Never wanted this triple threat match. Now making CM Punk suffer for it.
Oh
my gosh, what impact. You cannot look at Randy Orton without saying, wow, that is the face of WWE. Put that face on the cover of the programs and those lovely little collect.
Sky high. Decides to leave the confines of the ring.
Ooh, like meeting a brick wall there.
Gentlemen, no need for monitors right now. The fight is right in front of us.
And the champion doesn't want to be on the receiving end of that again.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Oh, that was a stiff shot with a kendo stick.
Getting out of harm's way.
Randy Orton may be one of the most malicious, one of the most vicious superstars we've ever seen in WWE. There's no absence of malice at all from this man.
All facts that CM Punk knows all too well. Years ago, Orton ended Punk's first World Championship reign in unceremonious fashion. He's beaten Punk on big stages before. Randy should have all the confidence in the world when it comes to making CM Punk his prey.
He's called the Apex Predator for a reason. A little cockiness here from Punk. Oh, looking like a rugby match with that tackle.
Back into the ring here.
Making his feelings very clear here.
Oh, knee right to the spine.
And I've been saying this in the lead up to WrestleMania. The Viper has been what?
Look out! You gotta be kidding me! No matter who you are, when you crashed on the floor, a series...
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects, and now an Anaconda Vice locked in.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Batista is feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
Oh, he's ready to add the final punctuation, stalking his prey. Quick evasion from there.
CM Punk knows what's at stake here more than anything. He said he wants change in WWE. And if the catalyst for that change means going through the COO and then to future Hall of Famers, then so be it.
What will tomorrow look like if the voice of the voiceless becomes champion?
Stanford will be in a panic.
Maybe, but Bourbon Street would go crazy tonight.
Forced into the corner and needs to step.
Hoping that was enough, was it? Kicks out.
So late into the match and still able to kick out. Incredible. Neck breaker.
Randy with a counter. Attempted clothesline.
Reversed into an STO. Orton fending that.
Here we go. Cover.
Kick connects.
Evades the attack and not a moment too soon. Soaring out of the ring goes Punk.
Orton making his way out of the ring again.
Bam! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh. That one busted open the animal.
No doubt about it. This is just added extreme insult to injury. Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this. What's he open to find down there? Momentum going back to Punk's corner.
He's able to stop that onrush. Now looking to capitalize.
He knew what was coming there.
Punk is locked in on his opponent now.
Jumping neck breaker.
absolutely stiff blow to the head there.
Rapid fire right hands. Any two of these competitors is a recipe for a classic, but all three, this is incredible.
Batista, Orton, and Punk each giving their all in that ring.
And he tosses him back in now.
Punk now locks in that double underhook. Hoisted up, butterfly backbreaker.
Oh, Randy Orton looking for Old Faithful.
He quickly slides into the ring. Ducked underneath.
Turning that into a German suplex. To escape just in the nick of time. The champ firing their best shot to retain their title, keeping those title dreams alive a little longer.
But now this is when Randy Orton is at his most dangerous, a Viper who's had a taste and knows what it takes to win.
This match was always going to be hard fought, but Punk, Batista, and Orton are refusing to give up any ground.
Some of the best ever, throwing down like only they can. Inverted DDT.
And I think everyone knows what is coming up next.
Check out the springboard.
Oh, like a projectile.
KO. That's it. The title's going nowhere.
A kick out by the challenger, keeping the championship dream alive.
How badly do you want to be a champion? That is the question.
The Viper wins it all. Orton defeats both Punk and Batista.
The winner of this match.
Próximo. John Cena versus CM Punk. No sé quién hacerla aquí. Vámonos con Punk. The United States.
Cena defending the title against anyone.
A lot of interesting competitors have answered Cena's open challenge over the past few months. But Punk coming out here might be his biggest showdown yet.
There's no might about it, Cole. This is the biggest challenge yet. And this one certainly feels more personal. Punk has always resented Cena, and for a time he had Cena's number with multiple victories against the franchise.
I think Punk might be a bit jealous of what John's been able to accomplish since winning the title at WrestleMania. Punk's never held the US title, and you know he'd like to win it and become an even better champ than Cena.
Gentlemen, it is always a treat to see CM Punk and John Cena face off in a championship match. The last two times that Punk challenged Cena for a title held by the franchise, they were two of the greatest matches in WWE history.
CM Punk versus John Cena at Money in the Bank 2011 and their rematch at SummerSlam were both classics and defined the careers of both men. We've had plenty more amazing matches between these two men since that night, but when it's Punk gunning for a title around Cena's waist, it's just magical.
Cena has to be feeling pretty confident with the champion's advantage on his side here.
Yeah, but you better believe that's only going to add fuel to the fire for Punk. This isn't just about what the U.S. title would mean to him. This is about dismantling Cena and proving once again that he's a better competitor than the franchise. Here we go. Good Lord, taking flight.
What a crushing impact on the outside. Kids, Do not try that at home.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
From the top.
Diving double axe handle.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
CM Punk! Bullseye with the elbow.
A helter-skelter attitude here, getting to the bottom and going back to the top again.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up and back gone to sleep.
Could that be enough to gain the title?
And this could be it.
There's 2, 3, no, a 2 count.
We almost just had a new champion.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Down with a GTS.
It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
2.
And new U.S. champion, CM Punk.
Here is your winner.
CM Punk versus AJ Styles. Vamos a la AJ.
And this one should be a classic for the ages. Truly a dream match in every sense of the word. On the biggest stage in all of sports entertainment, WrestleMania.
Dream match is honestly just scratching the surface of how big this match is. There's been a professional rivalry between these two men spanning multiple promotions and continents. But tonight, it all finally comes to a head with the biggest spotlight imaginable.
We know Punk can handle the pressure, but can Styles?
I've been very fortunate to have faced off with both of these men earlier in their career.
With the cover, he's going for it. He cuts the pin attempt short. Boom! Good defense from him.
Able to steer clear of danger there.
Catching a drop kick.
Hit hard with the drop kick. Flying in like a missile. And he's able to avoid that offense.
The tried and true method to taking anyone down.
Big flying forearm.
CM Punk has long considered himself an outcast. Most folks would have pegged him as a long shot to succeed in WWE. And once he arrived, he was never expected to be the main event competitor he is today.
You could say much the same about AJ Styles, Corey. Remember, the first time the world got to see AJ Styles, he was busting his hump in WCW's Cruiserweight division during that... Oh, perhaps he should have been paying more attention.
Momentum is running away from Punk.
Styles bringing the fight to Punk, refusing to let up or back down for even a second. What a forearm!
Tearing down the leg now. You have to admit, that was a smart bit of offense, cutting their opponent down to size like that.
One counter met by another.
AJ's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Incredible opportunity if he can collect his bearings here.
CM Punk realizing now, AJ Styles is indeed phenomenal. Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace. Able to prevent Styles' attack.
Back and forth, looking for the advantage here.
Boom, right in the button. All the momentum in the corner of AJ now.
Yeah, AJ's clearly working to teach Punk a lesson about who the best really is here.
Styles taking it by surprise.
AJ taking control. This looks bleak. Styles clash. AJ has this wrapped up.
2, kicks out, just kicked out.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to to survive and continue fighting.
Styles absolutely thought that was it, and who could blame him?
AJ Styles is getting it done. He has to know he's ever so close to a successful WrestleMania debut.
Oh, elbow right to the breadbasket for their troubles. I don't know if Punk can withstand much more of this.
Yeah, Styles is proving hard to keep up with.
Wasting no time. Into the cover.
AJ Styles just beat CM Punk at WrestleMania. Unbelievable.
Here is your winner,
CM Punk versus Kurt Angle. Bueno, con Kurt. Adiós con Punk.
At long last, Kurt Angle and CM Punk face off inside a WWE ring. And on the biggest stage here at WrestleMania, Kurt Angle is set to retire tonight. And CM face first. Setting up. Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here. He's going up.
From above.
From way up. Angle gets the better there. Remember, this match came to be in quite a rude fashion. Angle is ready to choose his final opponent, and CM Punk stole that choice away from him. A classless act from someone who claims to have so much respect for the man.
Well, that's your perspective, Michael Cole. Many others would say that Punk is doing Kurt a favor.
Launching. Diving double axe handle. And are you kidding me? He's going up again?
Stalking from above.
From the top. Comes down across the head with the axe handle.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Any advice for CM Punk here? Taking out a gifted technician like Kurt Angle.
Well, Punk's no slouch when it comes to holds and technical abilities, but let's be clear, he's not on Angle's level. That means Punk really needs to avoid getting taken down to the mat. You don't want to be on your back trying to out-wrestle Kurt Angle.
Despite what has transpired, leaning to
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda vice grip.
submission locked in. Are we going to see him tap?
This is a grueling...
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Fends it off. Good counter. Can Angle withstand much more of this?
Angle's having trouble dealing with the best in the world.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
Fends off the attack with an elbow. Oh, what a clubbing.
Punk's had enough. He's looked. Angle gets out of the way. And no matter how we got here, this is a match that people have been wanting to see. The Olympic gold medalist taking on the best in the world. A match. CM Punk looking to end things here. Go to sleep. Is it enough for Punk?
And CM Punk is in control.
Punk is managing to out-wrestle Kurt freaking Angle.
Bringing this back into the ring. Neckbreaker after the float over. That was pretty.
And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster. Punk really looking to drop that.
Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
Placing him in the corner.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
Coquina clutch! Coquina clutch!
Coquina clutch is in.
Coquina clutch! Nowhere to go, but there is a way to break it! Angle in a distressing spot.
Any of Angle's defenses have been pegged.
Oh, straight forearm! I don't like the looks of this. His head has taken the brunt of the offense tonight.
Yeah, and head trauma is always something to be concerned about.
Caught flat with the forearm.
Strikes with the forearm. going to get the hell out of there.
He's able to break through with an attack of his own.
Yeah, he had enough and fought back.
Trying to desperately fight their way out, and the hold is broken.
High-level ability being shown.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the anaconda.
He's forced to tap out. No other choice.
Here is your winner,
Bray Wyatt.
You can just feel how much tension is in the air here at WrestleMania. CM Punk facing possibly his biggest challenge to date.
There's really no telling what we're about to witness here with The Fiend. We've already seen a lot of diabolical mind games, and I'm sure those are far from over.
This match is going to change Punk forever. Whether he wins or loses, he'll never be the man he was before he entered the cell tonight. Both of these men have had cult-like followings in the WWE locker room, but tonight is purely a one-on-one battle.
For a multitude of reasons, not the least of which is the gargantuan cell surrounding the ring. It's nearly impenetrable.
And neither man seems to welcome any allies at this point. The Fiend's transformation seems to have shed any vestiges of being a family leader. And with a match of this magnitude, I don't think Punk wants anyone at his side. Punk wants to prove he can overcome The Fiend without any help.
This has to be such an uneasy feeling for Punk right now. He's usually trying to outthink his opponents.
Yeah, but how in the world do you outthink something that doesn't even think like a human? I think Punk's going to have to rely on his speed and technical abilities here if he even wants to remotely have a chance at beating The Fiend.
The Fiend reverses. Well, according to my notes, CM Punk is entering experience against Bray Wyatt, but in reality, he's never seen this side of Bray.
Something else to note is that Punk's previous matches with Bray were tag team contests that included the rest of the Wyatt family.
Wow, so...
Oh, he's shoving it down his throat!
The Fiend stops his opponents dead in their tracks. CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
The Fiend with an overwhelming attack.
The Fiend is just teeing off on Punk right now. Oh, elbow to the face.
Ah, that surprises the Fiend.
Answer after answer for each other's offense here.
Sister Abigail.
I don't know how Punk can recover from that. The Fiend
Cover late in the match.
That's gotta be it.
Kicking out in time.
He may not have too much left, but at least he had enough to kick out there.
Oh, he saw it coming.
Both of these men have made careers by changing with the times. Punk has gone from indie darling to extremist to straight-edge cult leader to the best in the world.
I will agree that Punk's ability to evolve is commendable, but I don't think anyone has undergone a transformation quite like Bray Wyatt when he became The Fiend.
Indeed, gentlemen, Bray Wyatt was a dominant force in the main event already. But as The Fiend, he's almost unbeatable. I wonder if Punk will need to change it again to overcome tonight's challenge.
Uh-oh. Oh, walloped by a huge club.
Oh, and it's reversed.
Arm wringer applied. We're going to crank up the punishment here. Couple of shots to the gutted and makes it out.
Oh, right to the throat.
Oh, point of the elbow hits the target. If he does not start protecting his head better, it may become the main focus in this match.
Clothesline. Ooh. Oh, what a kick. Oh, he's shoving it down his throat. No,
That might be all Bray needs.
There's two.
Ok, esta es la última pelea. CM Punk and AJ Lee versus The Miz and Maurice. Obviamente voy a escoger a CM Punk y a AJ Lee. The Miz para mí pasable, pero Maurice, sorry.
Big time tag team action underway here as CM Punk and AJ Lee take on The Miz and Maurice.
Yes, and we're about to find out just who is the true ultimate power couple here in WWE.
Well, there's only one it couple, and no offense, but it's not Punk and AJ. The camera loves Miz and Maurice, and Miz and Maurice know that nothing looks better on camera than beating two of the best in the world.
Maurice is mostly known today for her reality TV work, but it's easy to forget that she was one of the most dominant competitors of the Divas era.
That she was, Michael Cole. Maurice was the first woman to ever hold the Divas title on more than one occasion, and for the majority of the title's history, she was the longest reigning title holder at 211 days.
But that record was surpassed by the other woman in this match, AJ Lee. So not only is AJ Lee a better competitor in the women's division, she's a better diva too.
And since this is standard tag team rules, the men can fight the women and vice versa. How does that change up the strategy in this one? How does AJ's strategy when facing The Miz differ from her strategy facing Maurice? Or all the other combinations we could see in this tag match?
Honestly, these are all four high-level championship-caliber superstars. They've all done their homework, and none of them are going to hold back, no matter who's standing across the ring from them.
Great in-ring IQ on display there.
AJ Lee recently making her WWE return after a decade away. She spent that time becoming a best-selling author, a TV and movie producer, and getting herself back in the proper mental state to compete again. Seems to have worked as she instantly reinserted herself into the main event scene.
That has to eat as much.
Uranagi by Punk! He turns it
Into the Anaconda Vice.
and he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Punk never saw that coming. Bang! He finds a counter.
Put in the corner now.
Quick tag in the corner. Now some double team offense incoming. From the top rope. And unfortunately for the It couple, CM Punk and AJ Lee are completely in the driver's seat.
Ah, there it is. Punk and AJ get the win.
Here are your winners, AJ Lee and
Los últimos rewards. Nos dieron nos dieron un Emerald Card de CM Punk para My Faction, que lo puedes evolucionar hasta Ruby, lo mismo para AJ Lee, y desbloqueamos dos versiones de AJ Lee, una versión de The Miz y dos de Maurice. Así que eso es todo por hoy, mi gente. Gracias por ver este video, compártanlo si eres fan de WWE. Esperen más contenidos de WWE 2K26, donde vamos a estar cubriendo eventos, live events en My Faction, los Weekly Towers, las torres semanales, todo esto. Me encanta ese modo. Así que estén pendientes porque vamos a estar cubriendo eso. Y ya ustedes saben que aquí en los Bultos del Gaming somos bultos, pero estamos tratando de cubrir otros contenidos, juegos que a ustedes les gusten. Por allá mismo también vamos a estar hablando de Resident Evil Requiem, así que no se pierdan nada. Suscríbete al canal, activa la campanita. Estos fueron los Bultos del Gaming.